We're back.
Hello.
A whole week off. Holy shit. What's that like?
Like a whole week off?
It's like a whole week off. It's almost like taking a vacation.
Well, except
Only we worked.
Yeah, except
Our day jobs.
Our day jobs were still knocking on the door.
Yep.
Oh, they didn't go crazy.
Shh. What's up happening? What's happening, everybody? What's up happening?
Gents.
What's happening? What's
Jessica?
up happening? Welcome to The Bar is Open.
You guys.
I'm
What's
Greg.
that
That's
from?
Beth. Goonies.
Oh, it is from Goonies.
It's
How could I-
Sloth sliding down the
Flag. I mean,
Yep.
the sail.
I think
Yes, I'm Beth. Sorry.
what's his name? Or what the fuck is the one they Mythbusters did it and they never could do it.
Oh,
It
use
would
the
get
knife to
hung
go.
up, yeah, or it
Yeah.
would go too fast. It was too sharp.
Yeah, but all those guys were small,
what's
and
going on?
Sloth was pretty big. You know,
He was a pretty big dude.
it was a big dude.
Big dude.
Yeah.
Eris, what's going on? Logan, what's happening? Javon, what's happening?
All our
Jess,
friends.
what's going on? DJ, Bill, Logan, Craig, all you guys, thanks for joining. We're going to kick this shit off here in a second. It's funny, though, because I posted out, and I was just showing Beth here a second ago. I posted out to
Oh yeah.
just Instagram, and it's a picture of a story we're going to talk about here in a few minutes. And it got tagged, and it's literally a picture. So I took a picture from a screenshot that I'll show you guys here in a couple minutes, about like being able to go to a brothel and get a vaccine, you get a fucking
A girl with every shot.
winky. Yeah.
You get a girl with every
A
shot.
girl with every shot. Right. And they tagged it like a COVID tag, like the WHO, and it's a WHO fucking.
So who tags it or Insta?
I don't Instagram tagged it, but it goes to a dead link,
page.
right? So it's gonna you'll
Which is
hear it
funny
here in just a
because
second.
it's-
Just first,
Wow.
I know.
Kind of par for the course with everything.
So there's a link on mine, but it goes to this page cannot be found, which is fucking hilarious, right?
Did they do it to mine?
I don't maybe
Because
perhaps
I shared
know.
your story. Let's look, shall we?
the ladies. I said the ladies. I say, what's up, Jess? How you doing? We got you
I
guys.
said
Eris is on
beautiful-
there.
Beautiful Jess. And then
Absolutely.
I saw Aries afterwards. The ladies have come to the party.
Absolutely. I don't know.
Oh, yep, no, they put it on mine too.
Okay, so click the link.
This page cannot be found.
Dead page.
It's who? Come on.
I know. Maybe the Who's going away? No, not likely.
Who?
Anyway, it's kind of a fucking interesting thing.
It's funny.
I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't based on, for the free pot. Oh, I see what you mean, Jess. You said, what about for the ladies if they wanted a shot?
No.
No.
Are there male prostitutes? I don't think so.
Oh,
There's
I'm certain.
escorts.
I'm certain dudes are
Wasn't
like,
Richard
you can
Gere,
pay me. Yeah.
He was in a movie where he was a male prostitute.
Was he? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's before my time, I guess.
Oh, I didn't see it either, but
I don't know. I see what you're saying. I see what you're
you're picking up what they're
looking
putting
for.
down.
So check us out on The Bar is Open on with Beth and Greg on Instagram and Facebook. And then out on all of the podcast places you can find us. You can find us, go to the link in our bios and you'll find it. Beth will eventually get that done. Or maybe not.
You're supposed to tell me how to do it, so don't blame me.
Go do your thing where you edit.
You're not.
and you
You're
just
gonna have to tell me
add
more
the
than that,
link.
brother. It's not.
You sure?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've offered to give you my phone and let you just do it. How about them apples?
How about that? Yeah, that would work. Anyway, go check us out on all the places you can find podcasts and stuff like that. The uses, the Instagram or the iTunes. Give us a like, give us some stars, write a little review, talk about Beth. Like, her lipstick's so nice. She wears it every night. And as soon as she's done, she's like, fuck this shit.
Uh-huh. Hey, the
We're
lipstick
eating
comes off.
Popeyes.
The bra comes off. Everything
It's
goes.
important. Absolutely. Lloyd,
Everything
what's
goes,
happening? Rube,
Everything goes
what's going on, dude?
back.
Ruben did offer himself up. So
For what?
you go get the jab. He's offering himself up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as the male escort.
The male option.
The male prosty in this situation.
Trying to see if I can find that movie where
Craig
Richard
said,
Gere-
Ruben, you sacrifice enough. No, he doesn't. You can never sacrifice too much.
he's willing to.
He's telling you.
It's probably in the 80s.
So we just got back from,
Not we.
I just got back. Well, we had from a
We
week
had a week
off.
off, but I didn't go anywhere.
What'd you do this weekend?
Abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
So what does that
Brushed
mean?
my teeth, washed my face.
Twice?
Maybe ran out to get food once.
McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's because I was craving it. Then the rest of the food I had delivered to me, and I read, watched movies, and did laundry all at the same time.
You got Grimaldi's pizza. I know
Oh,
that.
Yes.
Was that Saturday?
That was Saturday. Yeah.
That's all you did.
That's it. It's perfect.
You sat on your ass on the couch.
Yep. I was supposed to go get a pedicure. Nope.
Nope.
I was like, nah, that requires me to like interact.
Oh, like put clothes on, you mean?
Interact. Like go into public. I have to like make eye contact, brush my hair.
Eye contact's a big fucking thing for you,
Eye
huh?
contact,
Like, oh shit.
Acknowledge
realize.
people.
Like,
Say hello.
oh, instead of just grunt at me, like, like in the morning, like,
Yeah.
coffee.
Up. Copy. So it was perfect. Me and the dogs enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good deal.
You? How was your hunting weekend?
Hunting was fucking- It was very much men. Well, it was, I went with your brothers.
And my dad.
And your dad.
Mhm.
And it was awesome. So I think I may have told people previously, it's like the ranch is out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And her dad's 86 years old.
Mhm.
So we have to be very careful with him at this point.
Yes.
So everybody was like constantly like up and down the stairs. There's like 3 stairs to get it up into the cabin.
It was looking for Mr. Goodbar.
What are you talking about? Oh,
That's the
you're
movie
still
we
looking for that
here.
goddamn movie?
Yep.
So we're like, everybody was just being really cautious. And
Right.
I mean, it's fine.
I
It's totally
mean,
fine. We
you
just don't
have
want
to
him to
be.
fall on his face. He's done that in the past and he fell on his face.
And that was
broke
when he
his
was
whole
still
face.
healthy.
Yeah.
Or
So-
spry. Not he's not healthy now, but he's not as spry as he
So like
used to be.
Friday night, we just hung out, drank beers by the fire because hunting season started
Saturday morning, right?
I got out there late. I got out there at like 8:30 or something like that, 8:45.
I mean, that's early for you, which is kind of funny. What
Mm.
time are you supposed to be out there if you're
like
doing a morning
I should have
hunt?
been out there by like 7.
That's never gonna happen.
It used to.
No.
But the problem was nobody else got up.
Yes.
I was the
My family.
all right. So think about this.
I married
I was
you
the
because
first
you fit
one-
in with my family. They are not early risers.
I was the first one
Period.
up in that whole
Which
all 4.
speaks
That's
volumes.
fucking crazy.
it does.
right?
It is.
And you go, "What's up, Gigi?" You go like, "How was Greg the first one up?" Like, why is that a thing? That shouldn't be a thing ever, right? So I got up, went down, saw some deer and a pig, and like just kind of watched and fucked around on my phone, and just then went back up to the ranch. Saturday night, so during the day you're just kind of hanging out. Saturday night or Saturday afternoon, about 4, I talked to your dad. I was like, "You want to go down?" There's several blinds on the ranch. There's one that's easy for him to get up. It's only like 1 step up,
Right.
really, or 2 steps up. So I brought him out there with me, and we were just hanging out, shooting shit.
Such a good son-in-law, honey.
He was taking naps every 30 seconds.
That man can sleep standing up. It is ridiculous. Like literally,
It was funny. I got a couple pictures of him. I just would like, selfie.
any chance he gets to close his eyes. I mean, he did that before, but now, I mean, I think older people do that
It was
anyways.
good.
But
Yeah, it was awesome to have him out there because I don't know the
until
last
he
time I
started
remember
snoring and scared the deer away.
last time I remember him being out
couple
in
years
a
ago.
blind was a couple years ago, and he climbed up the tall blind, right?
Yeah, that was probably longer than a couple years ago.
No, it was a couple years. It was 3 years ago,
Yeah, okay.
right? And we were like, "How in this fucking blind is? It's high.
It is
it's
high.
10 feet off the ground,
With my dad, it's mind over matter, and right now it don't matter.
and there's
so
nothing to
he doesn't
grab
pay
into."
attention.
Like I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" Like even then, 3. So he was 84. It's like, yeah, it just kind of lugged my ass into. So that's
So
over.
you were behind him, like
I wasn't when he was doing that one. No,
Oh no!
He drove down.
Oh, I
hiked us
thought you
up.
did it with him.
Not that one.
Oh wow!
So anyway, long story short, got him out to the blind.
Okay.
Black buck doe comes around the corner. I was like, "Hey," and he's asleep. I was like, "Give me the binoculars." And I'm looking. I'm like, I don't know. And I was like, "When's the next time he's gonna be
Right.
here to be able to like actually
Enjoy
take
the rush,
an animal?"
right?
Right. And it was good. Yeah. So I got an 80-ish pound black buck doe,
Mhm.
which is good. It'll put some meat in the freezer, kind of as they say out here in Texas. Put meat in the freezer.
Oh, they say that?
Yeah.
I didn't
that's a
realize we
thing.
said that here.
It's a fucking thing.
Who says that?
Everybody, evidently.
Who said it to you?
You're not a hunter, so you don't know.
No, but who said it to you?
A whole bunch of people. Puts meat in the freezer.
You only went with 4 people.
Maybe that's just a hunter thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I could be making shit up too.
You know, I mean, there's
Swag
that.
Greg.
There's that.
So it was funny. So I'm gutting it and doing all the gross stuff that
Nobody wants to do.
and your dad walks down to me and I'm like, why in the fuck are you down here? Right. He's like, oh, I just wanted to make sure you're doing it right. And I'm like, fine. Yeah, cool. He knows he's gutted 1 million deer or however many he's done.
A lot.
The walk back.
Killed him.
Yeah.
Like, just took it out of
I
him.
should have just thrown him on over my shoulder, all fireman carry style, and just like walked his ass back to the truck because that wiped him out for that night.
Yeah, well, so
Which was
he
good.
went to some. Go ahead.
No,
He went to some shooting preliminary blah 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 thing today with his
DEA
retired
buddies.
DEA
Yep.
buddies. And he said he only walked like 2 blocks and that tired him out. My dad,
he's just getting older.
he's getting old, but he also he psychs himself out a lot now too. So,
Yeah.
you know,
But it was
but
good.
he's like, I'm so tired, my legs hurt. I'm like, have you taken ibuprofen? No. Don't complain.
It was funny
Take some
because on
ibuprofen.
Saturday night I was done. I was like, I was totally relaxed. I was at one with the earth, watching the foxes and the raccoons run around and all the shit, right? And I was in bed by like 10,
No,
10:30,
it was a little later
maybe
than that.
10:30, something like
It was
that.
like 11:30,
Whatever.
11ish probably.
Yeah, and I was out.
You're the first one to bed
I was
that night.
first
You're
one
the
to
first
bed.
one up and the first one
Yep.
down.
It was awesome. Saturday morning, got back, got on the road.
Sunday morning.
Or Sunday morning, we got on the road. We're out.
Yeah.
It was good. It was great to get like I said, to get your dad out there.
Yeah.
I think, because who knows when he's going to be able to go out
Well,
to a
and
blind again.
You have more patience with them. Like, I think you even have more patience with them than I do sometimes. But between you and I, my oldest brother has no patience with anyone. So I don't expect
Oh,
him to be like,
Jesus Christ. Your brothers and talking politics. What the fuck?
well, they have nothing else going on. Just kidding. But seriously.
Seriously. I was like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, there's other things happening in the world. I'm like, all it was. I'd fucking go hunting. I'd come back.
Same
we were on the
conversation?
same fucking conversation.
Same topic of the politics or just
Maybe
a
not the same
different-
exact
okay, well, At least
topic.
there was some variety, but
Not really that much
No?
variety.
That's
yeah, it
hilarious.
was entertaining. I know about all sorts of new conservative outlets, conservative papers.
they were talking about that.
No, your brother Bert was
Albert,
like,
yeah.
you gotta get on this conservative paper. And it's not a paper, it's a fucking website, right? And you're like, Jesus Christ, how old are you? Right? It's like, it's not like they're like, read all about it and throwing the shit to your yard, right? And it's like,
How old? He's 14 years older
he's
than me, right?
65.
Yeah, okay. I was like, is he 11 years? No, he's older than
But
I.
Jesus.
Hmm.
It's entertaining. I don't know.
We're lucky that man uses a cell phone. So let's not. I mean, he has a laptop. I'm pretty sure he goes like this, but then again, so do you.
Oh, yep. That's kind of like so I also have to fix your dad's laptop again, by the way.
What do you do now?
Who knows?
Nothing,
but
probably.
He's got to check his emails because he gets 80,000 of them a day.
That's probably what broke it because he clicks on every link and
Just
he's like,
porn
oh,
and
look, it's from my friend. I'll click on it.
streaming. Fuck, he's just got like 1 million things running
In the
back.
background. 15 of them are viruses.
Holy shit. That's why we started buying the $300 laptops for him. Because it just makes
So
sense.
that we can replace it
just
every 2
replace it.
years.
Throw that fucker away
Yep.
and buy a new one.
Yep.
And you add Facebook.
And
You add his
USAA.
AOL because he still does AOL.
You got
and his
Facebook,
USAA account.
AOL and his USAA.
That's all he cares about. Got to
app.
check his accounts. Got to check his email.
Cracks me up. He's at that stage where he repeats. So he went and got a sonogram of his heart yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So he told me about it on Monday.
Okay.
He
Did
told me about it. Yeah, he told me about it
Today's what's
yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
And then today he's like, I don't know if I told you. I'm like, oh yeah, I know about your sonogram, Dad. He's like, oh, I did tell you.
Did
I'm
you
like,
get the results?
No, you don't get them right away.
Oh, I don't know.
They took like 1 million pictures. He's like, it was kind of cool to see your heart though. And I was like, oh, it's the little things, Papa.
Hey, cheers to you guys. We haven't gotten a
Cheers.
cheers shout out to you guys. Hope
To
you
our
guys are
friends.
having a good week. It's been busy around here. Cheers.
I do like, though, I have to say, like Jessica was talking about, she's never gotten meat that wasn't from her grocery store. And Bill, like, wasted no time to say, Jessica, you pick your guys up at the grocery store? How domesticated.
Oh, come on. How
It's
domesticated
very
is what he
funny, though.
said.
I mean, she needs to give him the middle finger, but it is kind of
Yeah. No, but it's a significant difference. Like, we should get like 40 pounds plus
yeah,
out of this
but
one.
what did I tell you today? I was like, I don't want to just eat deer meat.
No, we need to eat beef. I said if a cow walks on that bitch,
I need
I'm
a
shooting
cow.
it.
I need
I
some
don't think
cow.
that's
I need
legal,
some
though.
chicken.
You're not really allowed to do that.
No, because that's somebody's cow.
Yeah. Is it finders keepers?
No,
Like,
they're tagged.
I'm like, it's a big goddamn deer.
They're tagged so that they provide ownership
If I
information.
cut the ear off the thing after I
Pretty sure I'd be able to tell.
don't even think I could get it back to town.
Be like,
Those fucking
So
steer are
big.
so goddamn big. I'm like, "Brr," driving back.
don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
Game
So let's jump
warden?
into some of the stories. You good?
Let's do
you
it.
guys good? All right. So first story: child genius is reborn Martian
Interesting.
sent to warn us of nuclear apocalypse. I read a similar story about this about a year and a like right around the time we started this, and I double checked. This
What?
is a different one.
What?
I
Oh.
read a similar story about
Okay.
something like this where a dude came back and said that he was a Martian from a future time.
Oh, I remember that.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and I forgot, dang it. I forgot this.
What?
The intro.
Oh.
It's very important. We're
Oh,
just going to
you're-
let this one sit up there for a minute. So, Boriska
I thought you were trying to say barista. Bless you.
Kiprianovich. Boriska Kiprianovich has demonstrated a remarkable grasp of scientific and astronomical concepts and said he knows so much because in a previous life he lived on Mars. So just keep that in mind. A child genius claims to be an alien from Mars that was reincarnated in human form after his species were wiped out in a nuclear conflict. And he wants to warn us of battle.
He's from Mars, so they had a nuclear conflict on Mars
Yep.
that we find no trace of as we send.
Well, it was a nuclear
Rovers.
conflict, so of course
But-
everything's gone.
There'd be. I mean, come on, let's think about. There's
There'd be something.
Chernobyl.
So
there's still
Boriska
nuclear.
has been baffling experts since they learned of him in 2017, and now a video of his ominous claims has sparked fresh panic. I'll post the pictures out or the video out. From an early age, he's been telling people about his previous life on Mars, where he lived among an alien civilization that was, and you can tell the spelling of civilization is very like
How do they spell it?
European. How do you spell civilization?
They put an S in it instead of a Y.
Yeah, it's like trying to
That's
spell
very-
favorite.
That's very European.
It's like
That's
spelling favorite with a U.
they spell realize with an
Stupid.
S. They spell a
Come
lot
on.
of things where there's a Z. They put an
Boriska said he was the
S.
pilot among the aliens and that he traveled to Earth in 1996 and that
Pilot.
and when he reborn
popular
and
with
then
the
was
ladies.
reborn as a human child.
Hmm.
And wants to warn us about an upcoming battle. I just want to know like who wins. Because if he's from the past, can to go to the future and be like, hey, stop the shit. Boriska, who prefers to be addressed as Indigo Child.
How old is he now?
He's 26.
Okay. Well, he's not a child, so maybe he should just go with Indigo.
24, yep.
He's a man, so maybe that still counts as
Man child,
Yeah.
man cub. He escaped apocalypse by building shelters. So everybody get in your fucking backyard and start digging. That's all you're going to be able to do.
Okay.
And then bury yourself if you believe in this shit. He said that his kind are 7 feet tall, breathe carbon dioxide, and many are immortal. And stop aging at 35.
Oh, specifically 35.
I'm kind of like that a little bit. I don't
Yeah.
breathe carbon dioxide, but
You're not 7 feet tall.
my own brain I am.
You mean in your own mind, not
Yeah,
your brain?
My brain, my mind. He said, I remember that at a
Don't lie
time
to
when I
yourself.
was
It's not
14 or
kind.
15 years old, the Martians were waging wars all
Oh, wait, he was
the
14 and
time.
15 years old, and he was a pilot.
Yep. Because he was
Wow.
very mature for 14 or 15
Okay.
because you stop aging at 35.
So he was already like 50 by that point, I guess.
Who knows?
So he could get a pilot's license.
Time is irrelevant.
And it's funny because I don't think that, I mean, it's interesting that aliens think in time, like linear to our timeline.
I don't think, I mean, it's kind of
I
like,
mean,
what was
food
it,
for thought.
Interstellar, where, like a
They're gone
certain
for a
amount
year
of
and 7 years when
time-
Earth has gone by.
Yeah.
Okay. I still
Could be something like that, right?
So, all right.
So anyway, he said he's just out here warning people.
What publication was this on?
The Mirror.
Okay, yes, that makes sense. I thought you were going to say the Sun.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
So
where
the
I
Star.
find all our good stories. It's the Mirror. It's the Sun. It's fucking TMZ.
Isn't it Star?
It's,
What do they call that one?
yeah, it's the Inquirer. It's
Inquirer,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where all the good stories.
yeah. I mean,
It's the truth.
definitely true journalism
Men in
at
Black
its
use it.
finest.
Right?
I mean, yeah. All right.
I'm just saying.
Interesting. All right. So talk to me about a girl with every shot.
All right, this is a good one. This is the image.
Is it in Vegas or Nevada?
This is. I decided I wanted to just share the picture
Okay.
because this is the picture that actually got tagged earlier.
Oh, so it's not necessarily a girl. You just get free. Well, unless they're talking about sexual entrance, but I think they're just talking about entry into the brothel.
Is there like a cover charge?
Possibly.
Prostitutably? I don't know, man. Is there? I don't have any idea. Let me pull that story up real quick. I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, if this is a thing, it's on CNN, so it's got to be true. So brothel offers free entry to encourage a vaccination. An Australian brothel is giving hand jobs out, vouchers to anyone over 18 who agrees to get vaccinated, as the government banned unvaccinated people from public spaces because they're fucking terrible. Oh, God damn it. I pulled up the video on it. Nonetheless, it goes in. Of course I have the wrong link, but it goes into state that like they can get into the brothels. It didn't say if you get a freebie necessarily.
Right. So it could just be free, no cover charge.
Like there's no 2-drink minimum.
There's no 2-drink minimum. No $25 at the door.
All right. How desperate do you need to be?
I mean,
Like if you're already not at
okay,
this
so
point
let me ask you this.
in Australia,
So
not
they've been
vaccinated,
offering like putting your name into a drawing for $1 million. I mean, if you wouldn't do it for $1 million, would you do it to get into a brothel for free?
no, like you could get a cheeseburger. You've got your
Donuts every
cheeseburger. You
week.
got your donut.
Donut every week for a year.
Week for a year. What else was there? You got the French fries from Steak and Shake with
Oh, they did-
fuckface
I didn't know that.
eating a
Okay.
bunch of French fries.
That one kind of may have swayed me a little bit because I'm a French fry lover.
You're
but
gonna go get a shot for that?
yep, no,
No,
I'll just go to McDonald's.
I don't know.
Although I want to try Wendy's new French fries.
Brothel. I'm thinking like Vegas. Like what's the Bunny Ranch?
Yeah, it's probably something because prostitution is legal in Nevada, or is
Yeah.
it just legal in Vegas?
No, it's outside of Vegas. It's outside of the county.
The
It's
county.
like- yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just saying. You got to be pretty desperate.
I mean, okay, so never mind. We'll talk about it in a minute.
What?
No, it's okay.
Go for it.
No, go.
What do you mean?
I'm going to talk about it in a minute.
Okay. Well, I just fucked up my whole computer, so.
Surprise, surprise.
Stop
surprise.
it. I don't know. I don't think I would get a shot and get
I
a
don't
hand.
think it's going to.
A handy's not worth a shot.
Anybody who wanted to get a shot already got a shot.
Absolutely.
So I work shoulders
No, you can't move.
on Monday, and I cannot scratch my back now without feeling like my shoulder's going to separate from the rest of my body.
How's everybody doing on the boards? Let's do another cheers since it's been a week. And I'm in a drink. I'm in a drinking mood.
We're talking about we're talking about Marine Corps birthday.
Marine Corps birthday. You want to let's just jump real quick to today in history then. If everybody's talking about Marine Corps birthday.
They're just asking like who do other branches celebrate? Every branch celebrates their anniversary.
Yeah, absolutely. So
birthday.
we work for a company that celebrates every single military holiday.
Remember that my favorite part about it was when you were in the office, you got free cake.
Yeah, we'd get a free. That was what you fucking. So we come from a long history of
That was one of my
Marines
favorite
in
things.
our families.
Yes.
So Beth's dad, brother,
nephew,
dad,
uncles,
nephew, all bunch of uncles.
nephew,
aunt,
bunch of nephews,
even.
aunt.
My dad, my uncle, both my brothers. We're all Marines.
We're a Marine Corps family.
We're Marine Corps family, like both sides. So, real quick. So the U.S. Marines, it was born
From the Navy,
November 10th. No, not necessarily. It's under the Department of Navy.
right? Okay.
And it was the U.S. Marines often say that the Corps was born in Philadelphia in a Philadelphia bar called Tun Tavern in 1775. My aunt
1775.
in my or 1775. My aunt and my uncle both have Tun Tavern as their license plates. which I never really put two and two together.
Me either. I was always trying to figure out what it was.
Until my aunt was like, you don't know what Tun Tavern is? I was like, and I think I was like teenager, 19 or something like that. And I was like, no. She's like, that's where the Marine Corps was born.
Interesting.
So it was really cool.
All right.
So although the statement is true, the old drinking establishments have changed a lot from where they were, right? And so the Marine Corps wasn't actually formally created, and then it was disbanded and then recreated again. So it's pretty interesting when you think about like the history of the Marine Corps. So Semper Fi to all those guys. It's awesome. Sons of Tun, exactly. You know, I have utmost respect for all military, but Marines are going to be the closest to my heart. And like you see, like my mom always used to say, like you see a Marine in his dress blues, and it just
he's still my heart.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna lie, any man in his blues, it's not about the branch, it's about the man at that point. And
in their dress uniforms, except for the Coast Guard or the Navy. No, not the Navy. I think it's the Navy. Like you're like, no.
Is that why? They're the ones wearing the white hat.
Yeah, if you're like a officer or something like that. Otherwise, you look like Popeye.
Oh, with the little blue thing.
Just giving you all shit. It's all
I had a shirt
good.
like that when I was in the 5th grade.
It's all good.
Very popular.
But cheers to the Marines.
Cheers.
Hell yeah. It's awesome. Dixie cups. Is that what you said? Yeah, there you go. So broken SpaceX toilet. So the NASA astronauts are going to have to return to Earth. Or they either did, or I don't know if they did already. If this is from the 7th, so I think they already splashed down.
Okay.
They already returned. A broken toilet on SpaceX capsule means astronauts will return to Earth in diapers. Yes, so this is 3 days ago. So the journey back to Earth from SpaceX never easy, but the astronauts aboard the SpaceX capsule coming home Monday will have an extra challenge to deal with: no working toilet. If you're really re-entering. Shouldn't you? Isn't that one of those things you're like, pee before you go? You know what I mean? Like pee before we leave the main fucking space station and just hold it for like 12 hours or 6 hours. Like anybody could do that.
I couldn't hold pee for 6 hours.
Why?
I'd be doing the.
If you're in re-entry, and it's burning up, you'd be like, I'll be right back.
I don't think it's burning up for 6 hours. I think it's only burning up upon entry.
I don't know the rules about space re-entry or travel, but I'm fairly certain like you just kind of hang on to it. What does NASCAR do? Because those motherfuckers are in stuff. Do they put like a... Well, I guess there's not a lot of female. There's only been a few females. The dudes, I think they put like a little condom kind of thing over.
How long are those races?
Hours. Like 4, 5, 6 hours.
I mean... I suppose you could probably hold it for 6 hours. You're just very miserable. Well, as me personally, I'd be very miserable. I mean, I have to get up and pee in the middle of the night. Sometimes twice.
Do you just like, maybe you just stop drinking water?
I've tried that before. I get thirsty.
So you sip water. You don't drink water. You're not trying to hit your 36 gallons of water a day.
I was going to say
or whatever the fuck it is.
It's 126 ounces a day.
I was going to say 6 ounces, but it's
like. Actually, 8 times 8, you want 64 ounces.
So Monday they had to deal with extra challenge dealing with no working toilet. 4 members on the SpaceX Crew Dragon in Denver they were wearing diapers as they splashed down to prevent anything else from splashing too. Very clever writing.
So Ruben said, don't astronauts have some kind of diaper they wear underneath their spacesuit so that they can just pee when they want? And yes, they do, because you know how I remember that? Do you remember that love triangle that happened?
Oh, yeah. No, that was the astronaut. And she didn't.
Diapers so she wouldn't have to stop for like 15 hours. So Jess said
she tried to she-wee when she was on a road trip once and it was a mess. So
is that the thing where you...
Is that the cup kind of like funnel thing? I don't know.
So that you can pee standing up or something.
All right. So you're diped up.
I remember seeing that in Durango in Colorado. And literally in my head, I went, the only place on earth you're going to find this is in Colorado.
No, you can get it. But I don't understand it, because all you have to literally do is just like pull your pants down and squat and pee.
Well, you say that, but it's a real pain in the ass when you're in the middle of the woods or it's 32 degrees outside.
What are you going to do? Stick it? I mean, even
I don't know what I'm going to pull my I'm not saying I'm not going to pull my pants down and pee if I have to, but it's not easy. Like,
No,
you
I know.
guys have
Like,
it easy.
It's a little more splashy. You
Well,
can't
it's not even
direct
splashy.
it.
My ass is out for all the world to see.
Yeah, that's why you go
And if
behind
it's
a tree.
cold, now I'm freezing even more behind a tree so I can get eaten by a bear.
You have a dude or whomever, a friend
I have
with
a
a
lookout.
stick and a gun. Like, I got
Bear
you,
spray.
baby.
Got your bear spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know. It's interesting. Lloyd said he can't shit in the woods without pissing all over his feet. I don't understand that. You got to go. Like, when I'm out hunting, you got to go. Like, inspiration. I call it inspiration
Wait,
strikes.
don't they still have like the little makeshift?
Yeah, but if you're out
If you're out at the
blind
but
and
you
you're a
can't
ways
poop when you're
away.
at the blind because then the deer are gonna smell it.
No, you walk away.
Oh.
No, they're not going to smell anything. They don't give a fuck. All they want to do is get laid and eat.
Then why are you supposed to be downwind from them when you're
That's
hunting?
if you're out walking around and
Okay.
like stalking or something.
Alright.
They'll wind you. But I don't know. But going back to the one you had mentioned, the fucking crazy ass astronaut drove from like fucking Houston to Florida to murder somebody. I think she was going to try and murder somebody. Wasn't that what it was?
Something. I know
She
it
had
was
like
a love
the
triangle.
rope and all the shit.
I know it was a love triangle.
She had to stop at a goddamn gas station at some point, right?
I have no idea. I'm sure.
I mean, literally,
I
like
would
your car
assume to
only goes
gas
so
up.
far. If you're going from,
But she didn't want to have to take the extra 5 minutes to run in and go potty.
come on,
She would rather just pee in her pants.
or pooper pants.
Ew. You could probably go 15 hours without pooping.
Yeah, I mean, she was probably like trained. She's like, I just won't eat this. She's not having salads ahead of time, right? She's not
No
eating
roughage.
salads, no
No
roughage.
roughage.
She's like,
She's
I'm
planning
just
her.
eating
She's planning her
like
meals for her
fucking
death
tree
trip.
bark, something that's
I
just
feel
gonna
like that'd be a lot
block
of
you up.
roughage.
What's gonna block
She's
you
gonna
up?
eat
Just
cheese.
straight meat and
Just
cheese.
a bunch of cheese.
Yeah. Fuck that. Ruben said the love triangle situation. She was like an engineer and came up with some kind of gas can thing that she didn't have to stop at. Really?
Interesting.
So she probably like incorporated some sort of thing like on a boat.
hose.
On a boat where you have multiple cans and you just switch over from one can to the
Interesting.
next.
I don't know. That's called crazy.
That's called fucking planning. Plan ahead is what my aunt that has Tun Tavern on her license plate. She used to have plan ahead on her license plate. So that's a military, that's a Marine Corps mom for you, if you will. Marine Corps wife. This is yours.
I know. I was
The
making sure
fight
you were.
for daylight savings.
I was making sure that you were done.
Anybody
first of
else
all.
get fucked over
Hey.
by daylight savings? Because, oh my God.
Yeah. Yes. I love the extra hour of sleep. I hate how at 8:30 I feel like I need to go to bed.
Yeah, and it's dark at fucking 6.
Yep. When I come out of the gym now, it's dark.
Fucking worst thing ever.
So, as we know, this past Saturday at 2 a.m., we went to, what's it called, standard time, because it's daylight time and it's standard.
I don't know.
No, it
We
is.
fell back. We fall back.
We fell back.
And
Yeah.
last night I was talking with Ian, and he's like, "No, you gain an hour because you get an extra hour."
You do get an
And
extra
blah
hour
blah
of
blah
sleep.
blah. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It didn't feel like I had an extra hour of sleep. I just got up earlier, and it felt like 8 o'clock, and it was 7 o'clock.
No, it felt like 8 o'clock, but it was 9 o'clock or 7. Yeah, whatever. Fuck.
Exactly what I just said.
Well, you
Felt
did-
like 8 o'clock, but it was 7 o'clock,
right.
which my brain
But
was
it's
all
funny
fucked up.
because that didn't happen to me. I set my alarm to like make sure I was out of bed by a certain time. I woke up like 5 minutes before the alarm and I looked at my because I have this sleep tracker, so it tells me like how my sleep is. And when it said 9 hours, I was like 9 hours. I went to bed. Oh,
You got
time
an extra hour.
change.
Yeah, so
I
you did get
an extra hour.
theoretically an extra hour.
So my sleep score for that night was 100%.
Oh, god damn, you're still doing that thing?
Why wouldn't I? I paid
Why
for
would
it.
you?
It's $14. Sleep tells you a lot about your health, bitch. It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go on with your
All right.
badass story
So, shut up.
about sleep.
So
All I know is you might have sleep apnea.
I know. I
You
was
might
thinking.
be dying soon.
I was thinking.
I think it causes heart attacks.
No, it doesn't cause heart attacks, you
I think it
ninny.
does.
It doesn't. It can cause a heart attack as well as blood pressure and strokes.
You're
But
gonna have to have one of those big machines
No,
attached like a fucking
you can
alien thing.
have your dentist make a mouthpiece that helps
All right,
you.
we're gonna need to look into that.
I'm gonna need you to look into sleeping in a different bedroom. How about that, apples? It was funny because when you were gone, I was like, now we're going to see who really snores. Yep, it's me.
Oh, no shit. Really? Did you like check it on your
No,
little
it
thing?
said there was because normally, I mean, it was less, but normally we have like 3 to 4 hours of sleep, and I had like 2.5
Okay.
one night and 3 hours the next night. And I was like,
Not
well,
me, folks.
nope, it's me. And I'm listening. I'm like, oh, it's not even cute snores. It's not like that.
No, it's not.
Sometimes it's like a real full on
Snore.
fucking snore, and I'm like, you go, girl. You're so
No,
hot.
that's not what you want.
You're so
You're
hot.
talking down to yourself right now.
No.
Yeah, keep doing that.
I'm propping myself up for. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. Damn it! I half-ass this shit. I'm not gonna
I'm
baby
gonna snore
I'm
right.
not gonna baby snore when I can snore like a
Fucking elephant in the room.
I was gonna say, like a man.
Or that.
Oh,
Jesus
now I'm
Christ.
embarrassed.
I don't.
Anyway, so back to the original story that got off snore kilter.
Snore kilter.
Snore kilter. So there's been big debate. Now we moved from Arizona, right? Arizona does not do
It's
time
fucking
change.
beautiful. Like you don't change anything. The hardest part about that is like, okay, what time is it when my dad goes to bed now? Because he goes to bed
Not
super
anymore.
early.
We lived there so long. I got it. Like if somebody is like, "What time is it?" and blah blah, I'm like, "Deep, deep, deep, deep."
Yeah,
Here's how
it's
you
like
tell.
2 or 3 hours. It
Right.
just depended, right? And here, like from Phoenix to here, it was 1 or
It's
1
2
or
hours
2.
some of the times and 1 hour. Like right
and-
now, it's
or
1 hour.
it was California, where it was like
Same
either
time as
same or
Phoenix.
1.
Right. Colorado
us.
Springs.
Yeah. It was piece of
Florida.
cake.
I mean, I got it all down now.
Here, I don't know shit.
You can't figure it out.
I can
Florida's
figure it
1
out 'cause I'm a
hour.
fucking adult, but it's a pain in
Colorado
the
Springs
ass.
and Phoenix are now 1 hour.
My
And
watch is still
California
off. I haven't
is
fixed that fucking thing.
still 2 hours, right? California's
Yeah.
still 2 hours behind us. Yeah. So and it's called daylight standard time.
Okay.
I think. Wait, hold on. Daylight savings time and daylight standard time.
What are we on now?
We are on daylight standard time, and it was so we, like we said, Arizona, they don't participate. They are on they are on daylight standard time all the time.
Gigi said she's actually on time to the office now versus an hour late every day. Nice. You know what? I mean,
You got
but that's only going to
gotta find the
last for
silver
like a
lining,
little
right?
while until you acclimate to it. So that's the fucking problem. You acclimate, and then all of a sudden shit goes sideways, and you're like,
Wait, what?
fuck it, I'm sleeping.
I'm trying to see when they.
It literally hasn't changed my sleep habits at all. I still stay up till 1.
Yeah.
For the first night, it was like, felt like 2
What do you mean 1? You do stay up till 2. So first night was like 3.
or that, whatever.
So they originally started this, but way back when. But there's a lot of states that are like asking. They're putting legislation into place that they want to no longer have to change the time. So there's 19 states. Couple of them are like Alabama, Georgia, Minnesota, Delaware, Maine. I mean, you kind of got it. Florida, all over the place, right? I'm kind of surprised Texas isn't one of them. California is, which I was like, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So they all wanna go back to daylight savings time. So what we
Or
are
an
spring
hour,
and
yeah.
summer,
We have a
They-
longer,
longer
day.
day.
Like a lot. There's
Um,
more light, basically. Yeah.
and they do have some good reasons. They say that it practices and it saves energy, it prevents traffic accidents and curbs crimes, helps the
There's less darkness.
helps the
Hello, darkness, my big friend.
what do you call it when you
Listen.
spend money? Not the environment, but the
Economy.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. I'm like,
No,
what are we
helps the
trying to do?
economy, less accidents.
Probably you could go that back to that brothel story. That's probably gonna this time's gonna probably help that out.
Yeah.
Everybody's
It's
like
darker earlier. You don't have to be
women
embarrassed
of
when
the
you walk
night.
in there.
They're just picking up prostitutes.
Dark, they
Like,
don't
can I
see
get
your
a
face.
freebie if you just stick me in the arm with a needle?
So here's the thing that they're saying though, that if these states decide that they don't want to have to change their time, they can't do daylight savings time. They have to do daylight standard time, which would keep them what they're on now year round. I don't know,
Why?
just because it's
Some sort of
the
federal.
Uniform Time Act is a law.
I hate this.
So the law,
This drives
because
me
of the
crazy.
random way states have been observing daylight standard time up until then.
So what
the
is
Act
Arizona?
states
Is Arizona
either have
on technically daylight standard?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Act states said states either have to change the clock to daylight.
Standard
Yeah,
or nothing, or stick with both.
or hold on. So it says, so they have to. This didn't make sense to me, but they said the Act said states either have to change the clock to daylight savings time at a specific time, which I mean we do already, right? And day or stick with the standard time throughout the year. But I don't understand if that law is outdated.
Yeah, it was created and then it instantly became outdated because it's stupid.
Well, it was a different.
It's for farming. It was based around farming and agriculture and shit like that.
But there are people who say that really it hurts your body more to go to daylight savings time. Which
But if you just stay on something,
I read it, and that's what I was like.
The whole time,
because you lose that on daylight savings time, you lose that hour. So their whole thing is like your sleep.
I only lose it.
But
once.
I'm like, you would get back to that's like
Don't you
saying I'm
gain the
screwed if I
hour?
stay up till 2:00 in the morning one time in my whole life, or one
We're
time
all
a year.
Fucking retarded.
So there's still. I think eventually we will go that route. I just don't understand why it's so hard. Just say that we're not.
I just don't
changing
want
the
to
time.
be in dark at 5 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock at night. It drives me fucking insane.
You're okay with 7.
7:30, something like that.
Well, in the
Totally
summertime,
fine.
it's almost 8:45
Yeah,
before it's
Totally fine.
dark.
Like when
but-
it's dark early.
yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, it's like up here, I don't have the lights on and I have to turn on my desk lamp. And I'm like,
Because you work till 6.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? And it's pitch black up here. I'm like, I don't even notice because you're just like staring at your computer or whatever. Fucking hate it. Hey, look what I got on. I've got a bar is open shirt on.
It's really nice.
It's fucking nice, dude. Bill did a killer job making
Fantastic.
these shirts.
Fabulous.
You can go out, check. I know, right? Logan, sunset's fucking 4:20. You're up in Maine, dude. That's why I moved to Arizona.
Remember
Honestly.
we were in Colorado Springs? It was
Yeah,
it was like the
fucking
same thing. It
nuts.
was like 4:30. We'd walk out of the building. I'm like, how's it already twilight?
Yeah.
And
but
we
go
both
out-
get sleepy at twilight.
Dude, you get like this fucking lull and you have to like
Mm-hmm.
drink a
Going to
bunch
the
of
gym right
coffee
now,
or-
I'm like, wake up, wake up,
Yeah.
wake up.
go out to modernmountaineer.com. You can check him out. I've posted the link multiple times. You can get it through the Bars Open or the through my personal Instagram. I'll get it finally on hers through a link tree. You can get our shirts out there. Support us if you don't mind. They're not that expensive. I think
Couple
they're
people have.
$25.
And we love them.
Yeah, there's a little cool thing on the back that I'm not
I
going to
love
show
it.
you. But it's kind of a fun little thing. It's a little bit of a throwback that Julia Munguia
Yeah.
had designed for us. We were trying to get a couple of them, but one of them just didn't work out. But
That
we got
one works
another
out well, though.
Yeah, this one looks really cool. But yeah, go out, throw us a little support,
a
wear it
bone.
around if you don't mind, and talk about it. I think it's a fun, cool shirt.
It is a cool shirt.
Looks like an old school rock and roll kind of.
I wouldn't go that far. I think it looks like an old school, like, tavern t-shirt.
Tavern t-shirt. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is. Tavern t-shirt. So designed by me. I'm the best fucking person ever.
Nobody needs to toot your horn. You toot it well enough for
That's right.
yourself.
So thank you guys. Hidden FTE. Yes, absolutely. So
What?
thank you guys for a few of you guys have already picked them up. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. It's awesome. So thank you guys. Alaska Walkabout. What the hell is this about? You were
So this
super
one-
stoked about
this
this
one,
story.
I'm gonna have to post it out because you do have to see the video to really get the appreciation for what
Okay.
occurred. So this man from San Antonio walked 3,800 miles to Alaska on a quest for adventure amid the pandemic.
3,800 miles.
3,800 miles.
Couldn't have gotten in a car and driven half of it.
That wasn't the point.
Oh.
Who?
Who has that much fucking? How long did this take?
It took from February to October, so it took a good.
9 months.
Yeah.
So he didn't have a job.
He did from time to time as he needed money. He would stay in town for a little while and do random,
Murders.
what?
Serial killer.
No, he would do random
He's a fucking
odd
serial-
jobs.
Yeah. They're gonna
Handyman. He did
bury
it.
bodies.
Shut up. Again, you're knocking one of my stories. Why you shut your mouth when I'm talking to you?
All right, you got it.
But he did this because he just felt like he was at a point in his life with the pandemic and not connecting with people. That he felt like he needed to do a spiritual walk. So
Okay.
he decided, to get closer to his maker, he would take this walk so that he
Mother Earth.
no God.
Oh God.
He could determine what was going on in his life because he felt like he was at a place that he was lost.
Okay. Cool. That
And
makes
he felt
sense.
like humanity had kind of like what we all say, where humanity has kind of slipped and we're
Fucked
not
up a
the
little
people
bit,
that we
yeah.
used to be to each other.
Mhm.
He said, but he learned patience and learned self-control while taking this because he had a lot of time to think and really came up with some really astute things like, I was worried about the future. I was worried about the past instead of just being present.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big thing for a lot of us.
Yes.
I
And he was
really
like,
think
and
that.
I've learned how to just now be present and figure out like I always
Put
say
your
it.
phone down.
Well, I say it to you all the
Look
time. I tell you, I'm
around.
like, I
Yeah.
just need to give the wheel to God. He's figured out how to do that now on a
Mhm.
regular basis versus worrying about everything. And he did. He said he met great people along the way, both vehicle wise, like people would stop and be like, "Hey, man, are you hungry? Do you need anything? I've got a sandwich or a soda. I could give it to you." One woman stopped and gave him a burrito. It was in February, and when the storm came in, she went back down the road and found him and said, "You're gonna need to come with me because it's gonna get bad." One of the times he's filming, it's actually 10 degrees where they're at, and
They're
it's covered in
Colorado
snow.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
covered
Yeah.
in snow. So he stayed at her house for a few days. She was an older woman. He said they watched an old school, like the whole series of an old school TV show on Netflix, and just had great
Hung out.
conversations. He said he met great people on the trail, which Eric has told us about those type of
doing the
activities. But he said it just really
blasting.
helped put his faith back in humanity, and that there are a lot of great people out there. Because he would even say, like, on the trail, you'll find people, or people will find you when you're at your lowest of stuff, and they'll be like, "Here, let me give you some stuff to get you to the next town."
boost you up.
Yeah, well,
basically.
here's some food, here's some water,
Whatever you need.
Yeah,
it
here's
just
how
happens
many
to work out.
miles.
Yeah.
And he did start off with a big
Until
map.
it doesn't, and you end up like the dude in the movie that fucking was up in like Alaska at the bus and he fucking starved to death.
Ooh, what? Huh?
Yeah, that happened.
I don't know what movie you're talking about, and I'm okay not to know.
Okay.
So he really wanted to do this, and he's up in Alaska now. So he made it.
Where'd he go? To like Anchorage?
Ketchikan.
Ketchikan?
Ketchikan. So he made it to somewhere in Washington.
Now he's got to walk his ass back. 'cause
He
he's
made it to
poor
somewhere in
and broke.
Washington and had to work there for a while to save enough money to get the 36-hour ferry to Alaska.
Okay.
So he doesn't know what he's going to do. He's going to stay in Alaska through at least the winter and work there. Right now, he's working the night shift at a homeless shelter. So he's helping people. That's his gift, giving back. But he's getting, he's also being able to make some money so that he can start to save for the ride home.
Into the wild. Thank you.
Yeah, Into the Wild.
Ruben.
Wasn't that a chick?
No, that was the dude.
What was the one with Renee Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese
No,
Witherspoon.
that's a different one. Into the Wild's one with fucking Emil Hirsch. And he goes up and he eats the wrong goddamn weed or something like
he
that.
dies.
Yep.
So
he
yeah, so
drowns or
I
some
just
shit.
I thought I liked it. I thought it was worth sharing and giving him a shout out. His name was, let me see if I can find his name. Please hold.
It's a cool story. I mean, it really is, because like there's no way I could just take off and be like,
Well,
I'm gonna go
a lot of
walk
things still weren't-
3,800 miles.
A lot of things still weren't open in February. If you
It
recall.
doesn't
A lot of
matter if
stuff
they were.
opened in
I was
May.
working every fucking day.
Well, no, I know. I'm sure he probably started off with some savings, and that's why along the way he had to stop. Because
Yeah.
as I was reading this, I was like,
Oh, wild. Gotcha. Thank
I'd
you,
like
Jess.
to be able to do this. I was like, but that would require not having a job. And I know we have savings, but
No, I'm not fucking. No, I'll drive my ass up there. Jessica said Wild was the movie with Reese Witherspoon. I think we saw it.
I
I'm
haven't
fairly
seen it.
certain. I've seen it.
you probably saw it one of your trips to New Hampshire.
Probably.
Let's
A
see. His
plane or
last name is
something.
Collins. I'm trying to see if it gives me his first name anywhere.
Phil,
No.
my nuts.
Michael Collins, 33 years old, out of San Antonio,
It's a
Texas.
cool story. I mean, it really
I mean,
is.
and it's funny because when he starts, he's clean shaven, and when he stops, he's got a full on like long beard.
Yeah. So it is good. I really do think like to ground yourself.
Well, it also
every once
challenged
in a while.
him.
And that was me, like just going out to the ranch for a couple days, right?
Yeah.
And even though we're drinking beers and we're having fun, you're still out there.
Right.
You're 40 miles from fucking anything.
Right.
You're 35 miles from anything. You're on your own.
Right.
And besides us having a few like your brothers or your dad, like, and I've gone out there by myself, and you're on your own.
Right.
There's a grounding point.
Well,
to that.
I mean, it required him to. He remembers what happened is he saw a show about Alaska and it really interested him. And so
Yeah.
that's what made him decide he was going to trek to Alaska. But he had to he's like, one of the times snow was really bad. And I all of a sudden remembered how to make snowshoes out of sticks.
Right. Oh, like a bear, old fucking, or not, maybe not Bear Girls, but the other dude
Yeah,
with the fucking lash.
yeah.
shit together.
And I mean, he
Right.
came across rattlesnakes. He came across a bear. I mean, he just, so it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this and then I'll post it because I like it a lot.
Hell yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right. So these next couple of stories are a little grittier.
Uh-oh.
So this dude goes fishing. This guy's literally connected to the earth. Another guy's even more connected to
These are fucked up stories, dude.
Yeah, wait. This one, Australian man fights off a huge crocodile with a pocket knife. With a fucking pocket knife. Then drives himself to the hospital. This is an Australian. That's exactly what you need. The man drove to a hospital after a crocodile clamped his jaws down around his legs in a dramatic attack. 6-year-old man in Australia is
60?
60. 6-year-old, he's got man strength. That's why he's got that old man strength.
Okay.
That shit's real, dude.
All right. You say
6-year-old man in Australia's Queensland who had gone fishing near his home ended up fighting off a huge crocodile with just a pocket knife. As the beast clutched to his leg, dragging him underwater. This motherfucker was lucky. The man was attacked by a crocodile at a remote part of the croc-infested McIver River. So he found himself, this is how this is written. This is not me reading this. He found himself a good fishing spot and was attempting to shoo away a bull standing on the banks of the river. The Department of Environment and Science said in a statement. But as he prepared to cast his line, a crocodile burst out of the water and grabbed onto his leg.
So he was waiting.
He was like
water.
shooing a cow away. And then he was getting ready to go.
Oh, was he on land?
He was on land.
Oh, and it came up and
He came up and grabbed his ass.
It does in the movies.
Yeah.
And the documentaries.
Yep. He described grabbing a branch of mangrove tree and holding on as long as he could while the animal attempted to pull him into the water by his boots.
Did he lose his leg?
It doesn't say that specifically. The man described that as he entered the water, he managed to retrieve the pocket knife from his belt and continued to stab the reptile on its head until it loosened its grip. The man then scrambled up the riverbank and drove himself to the hospital with injuries on his leg. He was later flown to Cairns Hospital.
Oh, he was really fucked up then.
Yeah. So the reptile may have been attracted to the bull on the spot and probably looking for the bull.
Oh.
And he got too fucking close. They inspected the man for injuries. They found the bite mark consistent with the attack, but they couldn't. How
are you going to go back? Like, you going to take an imprint of his teeth marks and then go back to the river and be like, let's get these suckers.
I'm telling you, that's some Crocodile Dundee shit right there. Cheers for that guy. Cheers. Do another cheers because it's been a few minutes.
Cheers.
Jess said she only bites for fun.
Yeah. She also said she almost got bit by a rattlesnake, but the rattlesnake identified her as the alpha and didn't bite her.
That's not a thing.
I still like it.
Still not a fucking thing.
I still like it.
We've told this story. We had a fucking rattlesnake out on our back porch. Like,
yeah, you've told it like 5 times.
It's hardcore.
Parkour?
It was parkour.
Parkour.
Fucking almost did parkour. And I fucking saw that bitch and almost stepped on it. All right, I've got this other one. I got to find the story real quick. All right. So we'll do this one.
Guy, if it wasn't for no luck, he'd have no luck, according to this story.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is a group of buddies. So, what's up, Caleb? How you doing, man? Hope you guys are all having a good night. Fuck, it's Wednesday night. We're drinking beers, hanging out. She's drinking Diet Coke. She's a loser.
Thanks, babe.
Just kidding. A man was reportedly eaten by piranhas. Let's just stick with that for a second.
Wait, say it again?
A man was reportedly eaten by piranhas.
Were they in Africa?
South America.
Okay.
And you're like, is that a thing nowadays? You're like, yeah, it's a fucking thing still. It's still a thing. Like, people are dumb enough to still get eaten by piranhas.
I mean, do you plan for that, though? It
no,
like
here's why.
Yeah, this wasn't like he was
so
like,
after he jumped into the lake. So a man was reportedly eaten by piranhas after he jumped into the lake to escape from a group of bees attacking him and his friends. So not only was getting his ass stung off, then he was like, everybody knows you go to water. Like, if there's bees attacking, if you can't get inside, you jump in water and you fucking stay underwater. Eventually, hopefully, they move off. You come up, you go back down, right? Not in this fucking river. 30-year-old was fishing on Sunday with 2 of his friends at a lake in the municipality of wherever the fuck this place is in Brazil. Authorities told Brazilian newspaper, whatever the hell the name of the place is, or the newspaper. At one point, the men all jumped into the lake to escape the bees, but discovered shortly afterwards that the lake was filled with piranhas.
pan into the from the.
Everybody knows what a
it?
fucking piranha is.
Is it from the pan into the fire, or what's that saying?
Jesus Christ, yeah. Carnivorous fish with razor sharp teeth. The man's two friends managed to swim away to safety.
Do you think the friends were like, "Oh, poor Billy," but thank God for Billy?
Dude, I mean, what are you gonna do? It's not like, what are you gonna throw him a rope?
He kept them.
There's
from
actually
being
movies about this with what's his name and what's her name?
Yeah, Elizabeth. What's her name?
Shue.
Yes,
Elizabeth Shue and fucking.
Sometimes it's in 3D.
The fake rock guy.
It's called Piranha.
That had to use the motor. Fake rock guy. What the hell's his name?
No, he's the. He's gone now. Didn't he pass away?
Yeah. Authorities reportedly found the man dead 4 meters away from the shoreline after the fire.
Wait, they didn't eat all of him? I thought piranhas like ate it to the bone.
I don't know. Maybe that's only in the movies. I
I
don't
don't know.
Authorities reportedly found the man dead 4 meters away from the shoreline after the fire department was called for help.
Oh, can you imagine how gruesome A, to find him, and B, I mean, what was going through his head? Is this? I mean, because obviously, adrenaline kicks in, and maybe at some point you stop feeling it, but then at first you're like, "Holy shit, I'm being alive."
I don't know, dude.
Sorry for all the bad things I did in life.
It wasn't not clear whether a man was died from being drowned or being attacked by the
possibly
piranhas.
both.
But authorities says the man
Piranha
was
caused him to
found
drown.
in a certain position that is commonly seen in drowning. So maybe they kept him under. I don't know.
That or he like drowned because he was trying to get away. I don't know. It's fucked up. I cannot imagine.
Jess said he was already bleeding. I don't know. I mean, if he had a cut,
he was already. She's saying he might have already been bleeding because they attacked for the blood.
The bee stings, perhaps.
But I thought they just attacked because like if livestock walks in, they'll attack the livestock.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's
I don't know enough.
up.
I can't talk to it,
right?
But I can just tell you that I never want
shit.
that to happen to me. That I can say with all 100% certainty.
Absolutely.
Not going any waters that could potentially have amoebas or piranhas.
Those fish that will swim, like for dudes.
Yeah.
If you're
but also the
peeing
brain
in a
eating
lake,
ones too.
and it'll swim up your fucking pee stream,
And it's got
it
like
goes into your dong. No, I don't even
Goes into
ever want
urethra,
to.
I think.
Like, no, I'm not going to go to. I don't need to go to the Amazon.
I mean, I am, but I'm gonna be smart about it.
Use a diaper.
No,
Just wear diapers the whole time.
just don't pee in the water. First
Just
of
wear
all,
diapers.
second of all,
Fucking
don't go
problem
swimming where
solved.
there's piranhas, and
Right?
third of all, be the person in the middle as you walk through the jungle, so the people in the front and the back get bitten by snakes, but not you.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, I'm going with it.
I don't think that's the truth. I don't know.
I'm going with it.
All right, real quick. I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to jump ahead to the sponsors real quick, and then we'll come back. All right. So first and foremost, we've got Relaxed Standard, and I've got to find the fucking thing. It's here somewhere.
Alexa was just talking downstairs.
Why was Alexa talking?
I don't know. Well, you find
we
it. Okay.
Got it. Relaxed Standard. So I just got the beard oil. Smells awesome. I have not used it yet.
I thought you put some on the other day when you got it.
I've just got a little bit left of the other one. I'm trying to get rid of that.
Okay.
So the Relaxed Standard, you can go out to their site, Relaxed Standard brand, and you can go out to the vainglory.com, and you can pick them up. If you use the drinking or the
Bar is open.
the bar is open. I almost used the wrong
I know.
code.
You're so used to that
bar
one.
is open on their site. You get 20% off. So they are
Through this month.
through the end of the month for
No Shave November.
No Shave November. Thank you. I should just have you read it. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Read the rest of it.
You pretty much covered it.
Right.
It was developed and used by U.S. Special Forces and provides the highest quality beard products available. And it is veteran owned.
Yep. That's what I was going to say. Thank you. See, you're way better at this than me. Absolutely. So
I'm
go
not
check
drinking.
them out.
Don't trust me on a Friday when I've been drinking
Right.
whiskey.
I've
but we go
linked.
that way.
I've put plenty of links out there. You can go out and check them out. Relaxed Standard.
Ladies, it smells really, really
It fucking
good.
does, dude.
And so if you've got a man with a
The beard
beard,
wax or the
stuffing
beard play, they
stockers.
call it. It keeps everything down.
yeah.
Like if you get a little straggler, you got to trim
Tamed.
those up. But it can't. Yeah,
Much
mine's
more
getting kind of a
tamed.
little crazy. I was just talking to Beth. I was like, I need to get it.
But it's a great
Trimmed up.
stocking stuffer for if you got a man.
That's
in your
kinda
life
what I was
with
thinking.
a furry
It's like,
face.
Yeah,
Mhm.
go out and put.
I can always smell when you put the wax on. I'm like,
It smells good.
it smells really
so
good.
Next up, we got My Family Seasonings.
Mm.
My Family Seasonings. These are.
Gonna be hungry now.
I'm starving to death. I swear to God. So My Family Seasonings. You can go out and use discount code Good Gravy
Good gravy.
for 20% off.
Good
Thanks
gravy.
to Beth. But Brian and Allison and their mother and her mother, her mother created this company, My Family Seasonings. They are awesome. And they've got a wild game seasoning, and I meant to grab a bag of it.
Oh, yeah.
Just downstairs. But I really want to try it on the deer I picked
deer
up,
meat,
or
yeah.
we got. So I think they've got all sorts. So we've got like hamburger, we've got the meatloaf mix, there's the prime rib. They've got a lot of different types of things. Some of this stuff, like
They got seafood,
this
chicken.
bag would last you like a
Ever.
shit ton of
Yeah.
meals. And this bag will last you fucking
a while.
a ton of meat.
Mhm.
It's really good. We've done hamburger, we've done prime rib. They both come
We've
out
not
awesome.
done hamburger. We've done meatloaf.
We did. Oh, we did meatloaf. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Meatloaf, and then the prime rib. But they've got
You tried the chicken one.
they've got chicken.
We
they've
haven't
got
been cooking our
seafood,
chicken
they've got
breast
all
lately.
sorts
We've
of
been
stuff.
doing the rotisserie chicken. but
Yeah,
we're
so
gonna have to try the
Go out and
chicken
check
one.
them out. They are good friends of ours. So yeah, there's a little,
There's a family
we've got a little
connection.
to it.
Yeah.
But they're great, especially through the holidays. If you need some seasonings, check them out. They're not, again,
You
they're
have a
not
chef
that
in your
expensive.
life. It's also another great Christmas
Check out
present.
their. But I was actually out at the My Family Seasonings
website
on Instagram.
Mhm.
And Allison's done a whole bunch of different videos on how to cook certain things and
Oh,
make
cool.
like certain types of burrito, like season the meat and then cook it and then make burritos or make different meals. And it's pretty cool. And you know how I
Stop
tell?
talking about
It's her
food.
ring.
Huh?
I know her ring.
Oh, that's on there.
Allison's
Yeah.
wedding ring. So I'm like, oh, that's Allison's hands.
Yeah.
Right. So you can tell. But yeah, go check him out if you don't mind. Give him or just follow him for
Facebook.
you
yeah. Give
know,
them some thumbs up.
yeah, out on Instagram or on
Good
Facebook.
gravy, 20% off.
20% off. Good Gravy. Relax Standard is 20% off using bar. It's not the bar. It's just bar is open. Shit smells good. So cool. All right. Where are we at? I lost track. Oh, Javon, real quick. Just a shout out to Javon Brown. We're gonna be doing, he's invited me out to go do his clubhouse
Mhm.
show this Saturday at 6 p.m. I'll be posting some stuff out on my Instagram. He's posting stuff out on his. Plus, he's tagging like the bars, or God damn it, he's tagging Drinking Bros and American Party. So
And your shit
hopefully
all
we'll see some of
confused.
that stuff out there. But yeah, it's just going to be a great conversation, right? Get to know him a little bit. He'll get to know me a little bit more.
That's
Talked to
fun.
him earlier. We're just trying to figure out. So it is predominantly an audio only show. So you go out and Javon, you're in the boards. Make sure I'm saying this right or correct me or whatever. He sent me a couple of links to test out to make sure everything will work, but you have to log into
Looking at
Clubhouse.
the beard clay.
Nice.
He likes
Good,
it. Zero
good.
complaints so far.
Nice.
You smell good too, don't you?
It smells good. So the Clubhouse, I'm not really that familiar with it, but you have to log in, you create an account or whatever, you create a sign in, and then you can go out and listen in on it. So it'll be cool. So he's got a whole bunch of cool topics to talk through. And then also we'll kind of talk about kind of some more personal stuff that I don't tend to talk about on our podcast here, kind of like work stuff. So
Hey guys, before you log off today, do me a favor and give us a thumbs up on our
YouTube.
Yeah. While you're on here. 'Cause
Cool.
I just thought about doing it myself. So I was like, oh, I could thumbs up this. I should go out and do it. So yeah.
This
sorry.
next story, I think, is a pretty incredible story. And the reason I'm bringing this one up is I know a lot of y'all have kids, and I saw this and I was like, holy shit, right? So it's a missing teen was rescued after making a specific hand gesture, and you can see it on the screen here. Yeah, I'll send out reminders, guys, also. So Lloyd asked, we'll send out a reminder for everybody. Missing teen rescued after making a hand gesture she learned on TikTok to signal for help. So the hand signal,
Oh, wow.
the hand gesture is literally like, if I were to explain it out loud, it's open your hand, hold your thumb in,
And then close
and
it.
close your hand.
Yeah.
So it's the old, remember if you ever got in a fist fight, you break your thumb?
Mhm.
It's that, right? So it's also,
But do you have to do
it's
them
also, if
separately?
you're sign language, it's almost
So do you
like
have to
an
do this
E.
over and over again?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what she did. So a missing teenager from North Carolina was rescued by Kentucky police after she signaled for help by using the hand gesture known on TikTok to represent violence at home. according to
Go at
police.
home.
Yep. But it doesn't matter. I think it's pretty much like
It's universal.
it's
Universal
becoming
use for
universal. And I think
distress.
it's great. Yeah. So the 16-year-old from Asheville, North Carolina, was reported missing by her parents on Tuesday, according to Laurel County Sheriff's Office. On Thursday, a motorist in Kentucky called 911 to report seeing a girl in distress in a vehicle on the interstate. The complainant was behind the vehicle and noticed a female in the vehicle making a hand gesture that are known on the social media platform.
So lucky she
TikTok.
knew that they both knew that. Is
Right. That's why I'm kind of sharing this. I think it's, even if it's just like one thing,
well, for
you
your
know they're
kids,
not
but
gonna
for
be just
you,
waving.
for you too. You know, for
Right.
that you
Like
can
for us,
be
if
familiar
you
with
need
it.
to, yeah. So to represent violence at home. Okay, so I already said that. The hand gesture is a one-handed sign someone can use when in distress, according to the Canadian Women's Foundation. Someone using this signal holds their hand up, like I said, palm facing out, tucks their thumb, and then closes their fingers over to trap the thumb. The police told CNN, we'll jump ahead just a little bit, that the teen had learned the gesture on TikTok. The person who called 911 stayed behind the vehicle for 7 miles, relaying information to police. Police were able to pull over the car and rescue the teen. The suspect originally took the teen from North Carolina to Ohio, where his relatives were, police said. They left Ohio once his relatives found out the teen was a minor and reported missing. So, like,
You took her home to meet the fam?
yeah.
Fuck up.
We don't know how long coming down the road, the interstate from Ohio, that she'd been doing this or to other motorists, but somebody finally noticed. That's pretty fucking. They arrested the guy, of course, and who's
Wow,
been
that poor
charged.
girl.
And it's one of those things that, like, hey, if we can share something as simple as knowing a hand gesture,
Right.
fuck it, do it. And if kids, like, how many kids are on TikTok? Like a
lot.
million, like
I
a
mean,
billion.
think just about our
whatever it is.
neighbors
Yeah.
alone, you
Right.
know,
So you teach them this. If it's a simple thing, like,
save their life.
close your thumb, trap it. And if you're just, and it's also kind of a thing about, like, being aware of your
Situational awareness.
Yeah, being aware of, like,
I feel like I've
your
said that every show
surroundings.
for like the last 4.
your surroundings, right? And just being mindful of, again, like, what's happening. And
Right.
if you notice a kid that
I mean,
kinda
we all
doesn't-
space out. It's part of who we are, but you know,
it's important.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a little scary.
So cool. Let's go over one more story and then we'll jump into entertainment. We'll go over your UK. We'll jump into entertainment and then we'll call it quits for tonight. Well, because we're going to be back in 2 days. 2 days. We're back on the regular schedule.
Oh, my $2. Sorry. So UK authorizes Merck antiviral pill first shown to treat COVID, which I kind of feel like that's bullshit because we already know that I can't ever say the antiviral that people have been taking here already. We jotted it all down, but
Yep.
this has been approved by their version of the FDA for use in treating COVID for anyone that is showing mild to medium symptoms who has at least one health factor that could make it worse. They are taking, I read, one didn't say how many, one said they're taking 4 pills twice a day for 5 days.
Ivermectin is what you're trying to say.
Ivermectin. Yes, thank you. That's the antiviral, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I don't know why they refuse to let people know that actually works. But another antiviral,
horse fucking.
that's probably the same shit, has been approved in the UK. So, the part I thought was funny that I kind of was like, "Rrr." So the US is going to test its efficacy before deciding to possibly make it available here. And I'm like, well, wait, hold on.
Oh, you mean like as
hold on.
opposed to like what we did with the 14 billion shots?
Well, the shot's not very effective. So how are you gonna base that on a reason for people not to be able to get this?
There's a
prescribed?
reason Gavin Newsom's disappeared.
Yeah.
'Cause he
So
either got Bell's palsy or the Guillain-Barré or whatever Barr syndrome from his booster.
yeah.
We'll see.
But this one is called, I'm gonna totally butcher it, but Molnupiravir. I don't know.
It's fine.
It's really
a pill.
long and it starts with an M. But here's the thing. So they've made a bunch in Europe, but they're pretty much already out of it
Okay.
because they're giving it to people to try. But so yeah, so I mean, I'm kind of surprised it's taken this long to get a medicine out there that could treat it. But what it basically does is it attacks the shit. There's a
The protein in it in the virus or something.
It attacks the protein and it keeps that from multiplying, and that's what lessens the infection.
Right. Which is what ivermectin does.
Yeah. But I thought, well, okay.
So they recreated the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Instead of it being 70 cents, now it's going to be $170 per dose.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'll still
get
the one from the feed store.
Yeah, fuck that. If you guys are interested, Beth found, our neighbor found this whole thing. We have all of this stuff that you can get, and there's other places you can get.
Yes.
I'm trying to be real kind of cryptic. You can get there's
reach
other
out to us. I've jotted down
things,
a sticky note worth of places.
And there's doctors that will prescribe some of this stuff. So she's got all of the details. She's actually, if the video is still up, might be able to, I'm not going to share it to anything, but she can share it privately.
I will see if it's still there right now.
We'll do that. Okay, cool. So it's interesting that they're doing that. You know, we'll talk about 13, 14, 15 next week. Narcos, jumping into the entertainment stuff, because we're an hour and 20 minutes in already, and it's a Wednesday. Narcos season 3. I don't know if you guys have followed Narcos, the show on Netflix. It's fucking
okay. So you fell asleep last night, but I walked out at one point where they put this metal thing on this dude's head, and then proceeded to bash it with a baseball bat. And I thought, that is so fucked up.
I have to go back and watch that. I was asleep.
I was like, I couldn't watch this show.
It's good.
My anxiety level would go. Pew.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But I mean, I guess they are drug dealers.
Because again, it takes time. It takes part when her dad was in the DEA. Like the director of the DEA that's in this storyline was your dad's director.
Yeah,
in the DEA. So
that's crazy.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, you'll need to go check that out.
Yeah, I'll come back to the next one after that. So what's your feel good of the day?
So my feel good, of course, it has to do with dogs again, because that's like my favorite thing in the whole world. After noticing,
mine is too. Mine's a dog too. Again,
after noticing a lack of good sticks at a park, a dad turns tree branches into a stick library for the neighborhood dogs. So there's a dog park there.
It's her back fucking yard.
I know. I was thinking about that too. But he made this really cute like little box, and it says "Stick Library, please return."
Can you share it? Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah.
Is it? I think I've seen this one. It was like a wall of sticks.
No, it's a box of sticks.
Okay, just a box stick. Okay. All right. Got it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a video, actually. I could play it. But
just a box of cool sticks.
Yeah.
He just chopped up some branches in his backyard. That's not, maybe it is a box of sticks.
He was from that movie where
can't get past this any faster.
There we go.
Huh? All right, there we go.
So it's just gonna be of him. It's only 36 seconds long, but
he's just chopping it. You have to hit play, honey.
Oh, but I already did.
God damn it. When's the last time you used the internet? Stick library. No, that's awesome. And he's put it out by the park or something. And he sanded off all the rough
off the
burrs.
edges. He just put it out there. And so he did like an inaugural kickoff of the library, and they had over 50 dogs that showed up with their parents. So the cool thing is, like I know, and I love how that dog gets his own stick. But the cool thing is too, is if you find sticks, you can bring them in.
Put them in the box.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good feel good.
So,
mine is like, mine's a kind of, it's a dog thing.
It's a dog thing.
So these two
We're
puppies,
dog people, definitely.
Obviously. And you know what? Dogs are fucking rad. So if you don't like dog stories, then eat shit. All right. So amazing dogs work together to save owner who collapsed. So one dog raised the alarm while the other stayed with their fallen 71-year-old owner.
70-year-old?
71-year-old owner. Two very good dogs. These dogs have been hailed as amazing for their roles played in rescuing their owner. When the 71-year-old man collapsed and fell unconscious on
Golden Retriever.
Yep, and I don't know what it does. I don't think it says, but I'll read through it.
Like
Braithwaite Howe in England on Saturday morning. One of the dogs went to find help while the other remained with the owner. So the black Labrador raised. Okay, so the lab ran off.
Mm-hmm.
The golden stayed with him
because Goldens are coming.
Chasing down and barking at a woman who'd earlier walked by. The hiker followed the Labrador and found the owner, the golden retriever.
Were they outside?
Lying next to an unconscious man. They were on a trail.
Oh.
The woman called emergency services.
They literally were Lassie.
Yeah, the dog's owner regained consciousness when medics arrived and was taken to the hospital by rescuers.
They took the dogs with them, right? They didn't.
Yeah. I'm sure.
That's a good story. I love it.
You're like, fuck, dude. Like, I fucking only hope
I don't know that our dogs would be smart enough to do that.
Lucy would be like, I'm playing with a stick. She'd
Lucy
go
would
back
be
to the
like-
stick box. Like, where's the stick box?
And Bomber, remember when I fell?
Bomber would be pissed because we're not giving him cookies.
When I fell and separated my shoulder, and he thought I was playing, and he just proceeded to just jump around me, on me, and I was like, "Buddy, I'm hurt. I need you to get up." That would still be him today.
He'd be jumping in the street in front of a car or something dumb.
No, he'd still want to play.
He's not the smartest dog.
Shut up about my baby.
It's all good. That's it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Go out, hit the like button, smash the like button, hammer the like button.
Hit it before you leave. Hit it before you leave.
Just
Hit it before you leave.
Hit it.
I don't know if I said that enough times.
I still haven't shown your puppy, dude. I've got that picture somewhere. He's Lloyd. Lloyd today. I still haven't shown his puppy. It's the biggest dog on the planet. Resend it. I will share it on Friday. I promise you.
Do you have a text? Did he send it to you in a text?
Buried somewhere. It's buried. I've got too many. Thanks to all military first responders. Without you, we can't do this shit. Ian, come get a beer. Evan Haley, we miss you.
I'm gonna go eat my
Guys,
Popeye.
we love y'all. Thanks so much. It's on Beth's Messenger. He just said.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll pull it up on Friday. I'll share your dog because he's got some giant dogs.
Cute
Check us out on Friday night. We'll be back. Check
You
me
know
out.
what? Let's have more people send us their dogs.
Yeah,
Send us
send
pics
them
of
dogs.
dogs.
If you
I
got
know
dogs, send them
Gigi's got
dogs.
some. Send me some pics. We'll go through
Let's
them.
fucking roll through them. That's fun. Also, Javon, I'll be on his Clubhouse show on Saturday at 6, but we'll talk more about that later on. So you guys have a wonderful
Rest of your week.
and we'll catch you Friday night.
Love
Have
you
some beers.
guys. Have a great evening.
Yeah.